Greetings, 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 greetings. This is a new moon in Cancer again. So I'm doing a collective reading for July 20th, 2020. And it looks like we're experiencing another new moon in Cancer. And that message was, you and your loved ones are safe. So I'm just going to read that. And then from there, we're going to read the rest of the cards that I pulled from the Energy Oracle, the Soul's Journey Lesson Card deck, and also the Crystal Spirits Oracle Guide. All right. So let's see what new moon. This is so interesting because we had a new moon in Cancer June? In June, I believe. The end of June. And now here it is. We're experiencing it again. So I think that's very interesting. So let me find the page and see what it has to say about our loved ones. You and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. There's a new start coming in your private life. Something is rising up in connection with the people and places you hold dearest. This can be to do with a member of your family, a flatmate, or moving house. If you're hoping to move forward with something special in your private life, this card comes to you as a message that you can do it. If you've been neglecting your family, it's time to reconnect with them. If you've been neglecting yourself, you need to take better care of yourself and nurture yourself more. If your insecurity is holding you back, that's something for you to work on now. Doing so could bring you your heart's desire. The attunement to this new moon is make sure you put your family first. This is a great message because I definitely did that this past weekend. My family and I went to the beach and we celebrated my niece's birthday. And for the first time in years, my mom went to the beach. She came to the beach with us. And we just really enjoyed ourselves and had a good time. It's nothing like being with family and actually seeing them physically and knowing that you're safe in their presence. With all that's going on right now, we're being told that we're not safe. And it's, trying to make us feel insecure and masking up. But whenever I'm with my family, I feel safe. I feel secure. I feel like I'm home, So we just really relaxed on the beach and had a great time. Additional meanings for this card is let someone get a bit closer to you. That's funny in this time for them to say something like that, right? Let someone get closer to you? Like, are you kidding? No one wants to be close to each other. A new cycle is starting for your child or your children, which is true. This new cycle is how we do things, how we're doing things now, So, I think that it's a new cycle not only for us, but for others as well. It's time to review your goals, or have they changed? And also, meditation will help you banish your insecurities. And spending time near water will bring you peace and answers. Are you kidding me? That's exactly what we did. We spent time near water. The teaching of this new moon in Cancer can be a super emotional time. The moon is all about emotions, and Cancer is a water sign and is also very emotional. Saying that, the moon is very happy in the sign of Cancer. It's one of her 2 home signs along with Taurus. So whenever you pull it, this card suggests that whatever happens next will be in your favor. It's especially positive for family members, or family matters, sorry. So that's our new moon reading this July 20, 2020. And it's also a portal. We've been in a portal opening for quite a while, I think since the 7th or the 13th or something like that. And they say that it should close about the 24th, I guess, the portal. but to me, they're always here in different aspects, different times. But this portal in particular for July is supposed to last, I think, until the 24th. And then 7/7, again, 2020, which is 7/25/2020, will be a day, another activation day. So July is just, well, I guess all the coming months are chock full of activations and portal openings and chances for us to write ourselves along this path of unity consciousness. So the next card I pulled was the Angel of Balance, and I pulled that from the Energy Oracle. And I'm a Libra, so I really like this card. I love the pyramids in the back. I love the angel with her beautiful wings. And if you notice, the moon is not too different from that moon. Just got a little crescent to it. So the Angel of Balance is about being centered and self-honoring in your choices. Okay? Upright, this loving presence holds a picture of liquid light in front of the pyramids, reminding you that a strong destiny relies on a solid foundation of personal balance and emotional equanimity. Although things may have been out of sync in the past, this card is telling you that a greater equilibrium is now coming into your life. Remain conscious about how you are balancing your goals and your physical and emotional energy as well. Whenever you feel yourself getting off center or losing focus, call upon this beautiful angel and bring her intention into your heart center. Your intuition will lead you in the right direction, and the angel will guide you to a peaceful and centered approach. And then I like to read the reversed as well, because I think that all of it applies. In this position, the Angel of Balance comes with a loving warning that something may be seriously out of proportion in your life. It could be an important emotional component such as the lack of self-acceptance or self-care. Remember, however, that when you put yourself last, the universe will do likewise. Receiving this card reversed can oftentimes be a warning of lost energy, calling you to relax more, sleep more, or even just drink more water. We can all stand to do that with these 100-degree temperatures, right? Investigate how you may be out of balance in your time and energy regarding the externals and internals in your life. The adjacent cards in your spread could indicate the particulars. Perhaps you've been working too much or been too obsessed with relationships or money. This loving angel can help you bring the courage and wisdom you need to break such toxic patterns. Meditate on the angel's presence and visualize her pouring a beautiful liquid light through all of your chakras, balancing them and bringing you peace. Remember that you always have power to bring things back into peaceful balance. The affirmation for this card is, I live a balanced and centered life. As I care for myself, the universe cares for me also. I love that. I think that's just a message for me, for real. That is so beautiful. So, and the card is number 48. So if you take 48 and add it, 12, 1 plus 2 is 3. And you got your 3 pyramids back there. So that is very interesting. Yep, this card was definitely for me. And I'm a Libra, so of course. So the next card we have here is forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. Soul's Journey lesson cards. That's a wonderful message for us to have. And it feels funny because I think I pulled like all of these cards before, maybe not together, but each one is definitely confirming the other. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. You can never flow with your natural energy of love unless you release the negative energy of hate, anger, intolerance, or blame. Every soul in your path has free will, and you have no control over that. What you do have control over is how you react to the manifestations of others' free will. Holding on to that negative energy will strengthen karmic cycles, and forgiveness can break that pattern. The most important person you must learn to forgive is always yourself. Blaming yourself for failures blocks a natural flow of love, which will attract all good things into your life. Wow. So yes, I have pulled this before. And every time I pull these cards on these days like this, it's for the collective. It's not just for me. It's for everybody. So apparently our world is definitely still worried about ourselves and our family members, and if we're safe, secure, healthy, strong, if we're going to be okay, because we're living in a time where we're being told to wear masks and pandemic and people are dying and a lot of transitions are happening. So this collective message is for all of us. The angel of balance, the same thing, either we're in balance or we're out of balance. But either way, we have to start centering ourselves and honoring the choices that we make so that we can learn from that, so we can grow from whatever choices that we make, whether they appear to be good, bad, or inappropriate or appropriate. We still have to bring that into balance, right? And then forgiveness. Right now with the Black Lives Matter and, defunding the police and just everything that's going on in our lives right now as a collective society, in America and across the world, or around the world, we have to learn how to forgive. I can't see anyone thinking, oh, I'm going to make it to this so-called heavenly place or this new earth or, without having unity consciousness or forgiveness in your heart. People are doing some horrible things right now in the world. And we still have to look at it and say, Lord, have mercy, please forgive them. Forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do. You know what I'm saying? At some point we get to that after we angry, sad, upset, frustrated, irritated, and aggravated. We get to forgiveness. That's just one of the steps of grief, right? So we have to get to that. So then I pulled another card, and this is so wild because this card I held close to my heart the whole month of June because I'm going through a quantum healing, type of course that I haven't signed up for yet, but I am going to do it regardless whether it's old or not. I'm still going to sign up for it. But this card I pulled is called Sodalite, and Sodalite deals with the throat chakra. Crystal Spirits Oracle book. So I'm just going to read this because I could have sworn I pulled this one too, but I've had it so close to me for quite a while that maybe I did or maybe I didn't. I just can't remember, but the number is 52 on it, which is a great number for me because I was born on the 7th day of the month. So 5 plus 2 is 7, right? So let's read. The essential meaning of this card is intentionality, conscious awareness, an awakened state, inner knowing, and self-confidence, clear expression of intentions. A state of conscious awareness is the key to clearly communicating your intentions to the conscious universe. The message of this crystal is to be fully awake as you make choices, large and small, that will influence your well-being. It's when we fall asleep to our spiritual nature and connection with the universal consciousness that old habits return and we forget our commitment to personal transformation. Sodalite Spirit has appeared to help you wake up and notice whether you are becoming complacent and not following through as you promised yourself you would. Now is the time to reconnect with the conscious universe so that Sodalite Spirit can magnify your awareness, helping you recognize whether your conscious and subconscious intentions are in sync so that you do not get in your own way as you co-create what you desire. The relationship message is Healing doesn't require perfection, but it does require that you remain awake to the truth that you are a divine, beautiful being, always connected to the conscious universe who wants the very best for you. Spiritual amnesia will send you circling back to old patterns you vowed never to repeat. The appearance of Sodalite Spirit is a reminder to reestablish your sense of connection so that the conscious universe can guide you to where you need to be. Do not forget your worth, your values, and your truth. If you are unsure of the next move to make, meditate. As you remain present in the moment, you will more easily avoid spiritual narcolepsy and falling back into old ways. The prosperity message for Sodalite is, the message of Sodalite Spirit can guide you when you are seeing scarcity instead of abundance. Knowing that the conscious universe is there to bolster your ability to co-create prosperity in many forms may be just what you need to get past the old fears keeping you stuck in patterns best left behind. We all fall into habits learned many years ago, but Sodalite Spirit has appeared to awaken you so you can catch yourself before veering too far off the path you have chosen for yourself. Prosperity flourishes when you are aligned with the conscious universe and your true self. The meditation for this crystal spirit, Sodalite, Sodalite teaches us to be here now rather than lost in the past or gazing into the future. Meditation with this stone allows us to experience the wisdom of our journey thus far. It encourages non-attachment and integration of all experiences, helping us to make choices in the moment from a higher perspective. Wow. That's interesting that I would pull this card because I just did a visualization, meditation, activation with Shaman Destiny, with Ashtar and the rainbow crystal, and it was telling us to be in the here and now, in this moment. Don't think about the past. Don't think about what you got to do. Just be in the moment and visualize your intentions, I guess, your purpose, your 0 point, which going back to that and really grounding in deep. So, and it just made me feel really good. So anyway, so I just wanted to drop those words of wisdom for this July 20th, 2020. Beautiful day and time where we have the 3 twos in place. And each card is definitely a confirmation of the other. So I hope that, someone out here gets a message or, get some guidance and clarity from this card reading. I think I'm going to come back on the 22nd because that's another 2222 and see what Spirit has to tell us, see what the oracles have to say and what guidance and clarity they want to give us. And then I might come back on the 25th and also do a reading as well. So enjoy your evening. It's very late for me because I need to get into bed. If it doesn't resonate, let it dissipate. Be happy, be light, be love. Take time to do what makes your soul happy. Namaste.